Welcome, my friends, to our 5th Hobby Club meeting. On this, I think it's Friday, or am I wrong? This is Saturday. Wow, I forgot. My days are getting away from me. Okay, on this Saturday, November the 12th, 2016, 6:01 p.m. Yes, it's later than what I would like. But anyway, I call this meeting to order. Roll call. Let us know if you are here. Angela, Chimps23, Audie or Kathy, Miss Crafty Girl 42, Becca, the Becca JB, Charity Lee, Denise Pick, or Pitch, however you say that. I'm not really sure. Donna Day, Shay, the Big Window Ladies Who Loves, Veronica, Rose City Crafter. Okay, how did y'all feel today with your health? Was it good? Was it bad? Was you in bad pain? All of that. I was, still am, got a bad headache. Woke up with a bad headache and backache this morning. But then later in the day it got a little bit better. But now my headache is back again. It hurts really, really bad all over here. So, the weather. What was y'all's weather like today? Let's see. For me, you know, I don't even remember if today was cloudy or sunshiny. It was most likely cloudy. But let's see what the weather says. Right now it's clear, 61. Today's high was 73, low 48. Right now it's 61. At 6 p.m., which is 3 minutes after, it's 61. See, now that's weird. It says now, but then it says 6 p.m., and that's what it is. Anyway, 7 is 61. 8 o'clock will be 57. 9 o'clock will be 57. 10 o'clock, 55. 11 will be 54. And 12 a.m. will be 54. Okay. It's showing tomorrow to be sunshiny. Shows pretty white cloud. I'm not sure what to call that when it shows that, a cloud and a sun. And it says, today clear, currently the high will be 73, the low tonight will be 48. The sunrise this morning was 6:23 a.m. The sunset tonight was 5:03 p.m. Chance of rain is 0%, humidity 76%, wind north-northeast 2 miles per hour. Feels like 61. Precipitation 0.0 inches. Pressure 30.10 inches. Visibility 10.0 miles. UV index 0. So that is my weather here. Alright. How did y'all's day go? As far as, you know, your schedule, what y'all plan to do, did it work out right for you? Did you get it done? Did you get anything accomplished? Let us know. No, I didn't. I mean, all I've done is sit here and watch videos. I mean, that's all I have felt like doing lately. And that's all I intend to do lately until I start feeling better. I'm sorry. I'm just not in a good place right now. Yeah. Don't feel good. Okay, and I'm sorry that I'm not. I know, I probably shouldn't even do these videos this way, but I don't want to go a day without it. And I'm just not, just don't feel good. I'm sorry, y'all. They'll get better, hopefully. Okay. So the newsletter. So I had asked y'all to guess what a craft would be yesterday out of a newsletter. And I ain't even got it pulled up yet. See, I'm not all here. It'll give me a minute. And then I'll try to find it. Let's see, where is it at? Right here. So out of this newsletter, I found a little craft that's cute and adorable. I love it. And I gave y'all the supplies, you know, what you use to make it. You use a washcloth. If you go the sewing route, you use thread and needle. And possibly scissors, you know, and all that, whatever. Depends on if you're going to sew it by hand or do it with the sewing machine too and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, or you could go the glue route and just use a hot glue gun with the glue sticks. And then you would need some ribbon. If I was going to make this, and yes, I do want to make this, so I will at some time or another make this. I'm going to go the hot glue gun route, you know me, just add glue, so. Alright, so, y'all guessed what it was, and it was fun. I hope y'all enjoyed having fun guessing it. Let's see, I think Donna said, is it to hold homemade soap? She makes homemade soap, by the way. Now that one was the closest one. So, it wasn't exactly what they're using this for, but it could be part of it. You know, if you want to take your own bar of soap, you know, and have to use, by all means, put it in there. So, who else commented on that? Angela, I think, guessed, is it an altered washcloth? No. I mean, how would you bathe with the... I'm just joking, but seriously, think about it. How would you bathe with an altered washcloth? Unless you're just going to have it for looks, you know, or something. With all this stuff, you know, glued on it and stuff. So, anyway, I'm just picking Angela. So, who else commented on it? I'm trying to think, and I can't remember if anybody else said anything about it. Seemed like Audie commented and guessed something. I can't remember. And I imagine there's some I haven't even checked my email on some, so somebody else may have commented about it. I don't know. No, that's not it. I just thought I would look real quick to see. But no. So, this little craft, you make it with a washcloth and a ribbon. And it is called a washcloth travel pouch. So you make a pouch to hold toothbrush, toothpaste, a bar of soap. They're only showing toothbrush and toothpaste. I'm going to show it to y'all. I mean, you could put other little items in there, you know. But here you go. There it is. And so all you do is you have your washcloth and you fold it up about halfway. And then you either sew or glue the ends, but you can sew or glue some other little lines in there to make like small pockets and bigger pockets. And see, that bigger pocket would hold the bar of soap. But they have a toothbrush and toothpaste in it, and then they sewed or glued. They probably sewed because they're showing thread and scissors. So they probably sewed, but I would do the glue route. So glue your ribbon or sew your ribbon, you know, all the way across the back of it, and then you roll it up and tie it. They actually have a picture of it. Let me scroll down. See, they're showing you there, and they're reading and telling how you can do it and make it. There. But see, they show it rolled up and tied with the ribbon. So it's a little travel pouch when you go traveling to hold your toothbrush and toothpaste and whatever in. So I liked that. I thought, oh, Donna, look. Soap pouch. So they do have one specifically for soap. So there you go. I'm going to click on it real quick. And we're going to see what it's like if it shows us. Oh, come on. Okay, so I'm still not seeing how to make it just by looking at it there. Uh-oh, so on this one you actually, it's a towel they take, and you cut a piece of the towel out and lay your soap, well, to cut it out probably, lay your soap to see that much, and it gives the measurements. Then it looks like they're hemming it there, and then probably measuring the soap and measuring how much to fold up for the little pocket for your soap. And then, yeah, you would fold it back down for the little flap closure, I guess. And then you sew it. And then flip it inside out, it says. I have no earthly idea what that noise was. So then you slip it down in there. Okay, that's just laying down. Okay, they're looking down on top of that. I was thinking this was hanging on the side of something other, but I guess they're looking down on it, and that's the shelf, and it's laying on it. Okay. So, see, Donna, and look at there. They got two of them wrapped together with a ribbon. That would be cute gifts. So, Donna, there you go. Make your bar soap and fix your towel pouch for them and tie it up and give them as gifts. That's pretty cool. I was scratching my elbow if you was wondering why I was shaking it. Let me get this set back over here. So there's that one. So that's pretty cool. I like that idea, and I will be trying to make that sometime or another. So, did anybody get to do a hobby or a craft today? I didn't, other than watching the videos, and yeah, that's a hobby, so I guess I did do a hobby. But I've not worked on the craft yet. Tips. Okay. Yesterday's tip that I gave, whose tip did I give? Yeah, Angela gave a neat tip. Said, do not save every little bitty scrap piece. So, she actually made a video. What did she call it? She didn't call it response. She called it something else, but I can't think what she called. But she's got two videos, and I'm going to have those two videos in the iCard above, wherever, whatever corner it's in, for y'all to see. So that is an update, rather. Well, that's showing and talking about her tip thing that she gave, okay? So I'm going to have that up for y'all, and if anybody else has any more tips, let us know. I don't have any tips. So I don't know of anything to give right now on that. Okay, show the craft in the magazine. Alright, so this is a cute craft too in our magazine. It's another fall thing. I have never seen anything like this before. Now, this is a very, to me, what I describe as a very hard craft to do. Takes a long time to do it. It's got 16 steps to it. So it's called a quilted chalkboard placemat. And see, I don't know how to quilt. I love the idea of quilting, but all I have ever really done quilting wise is hand sewn little piece squares of material together. That's all I've done. The rest of it, you know, like where you actually have to spread it out and you put the batting in it and you pin and you do the sewing to make all the little marks in it. I don't know all that. I've never done all that. I don't know how to sew with a sewing machine. And this is sewing with a sewing machine. So it's a placemat. And the edges of it is quilted material for fall material. It looks like it has turkeys on it. Yeah. And then inside of it, and see, this is something I didn't know. So this is helping us to learn things. I mean, you know, a while back, I didn't too long ago know that they had chalkboard paint. I learned that. Okay, and I had painted my breaker box that's now covered up in the closet. That was before we had the closet over it. And was using to put magnets on it. But anyway, and to write on. But see, I didn't know they had chalkboard paint and that you could just like paint a wall for kids and it'd be a chalkboard and they could write on it. So cool. Well, now they have chalkboard fabric. What will they come up with next? OMG. Okay, so here you go. So see, it's a placemat and it's a chalkboard, and that way kids can sit there and draw on the chalkboard. And that is so cool. I love it. And see, the material's got little turkeys on it, so it's material for fall. So it's got all these steps, you know, that tells you how to do, and I'm sure people that know how to quilt, you know, understands and knows those steps and all of that. So it's showing also over here. I'll bring that in close if I can. Explaining things and showing a picture there on what to do. And so, but ain't that neat and cool? A chalkboard placemat. So neat, so neat, so neat. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing here. And okay, so today is Saturday. And we have our question. See, I didn't even prepare right. I should have pulled all this up beforehand. Y'all give me a minute. I gotta find it. I don't think it's in that. I don't even know if I would be able to add anything to that or not. Whew. Oh no. Okay, there it is. Y'all give me a minute. I know, I should have prepared beforehand. I can't find this. Okay. That's not it. Oh my word, I can't believe. What did I do with it? This is very bad of me. So anyway, this is Saturday, the day that we ask a question. Maybe I put it, see, I forget things that I do and then things come back to me. Let me look on my scrap pages here. Audie was to go first, and she emailed me a question. Yes, here it is. Thank you, Jesus, for letting me remember. Okay, so Audie asked the question, and everybody's got to answer this question about yourself. This is so we can all get to, learn each other a little better and a little more. So, Audie asked, what is your favorite Thanksgiving memory as a child? So everybody needs to answer that question in the comments below. For me, the only thing I can ever remember at any Thanksgiving time as a child is that my whole family always got together. When I was a child at home, both of my older sisters, who is Charlotte, Wyoming Nene here on YouTube, Becca, the Becca JB, was done married and out of the house and had kids of their own. And I was like an only child at home with Mama and Daddy. So they would all come home to our house for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And, they all cooked a big meal. And we all sat around the table and ate a big meal together. And it would be, okay, me and Becca always liked turkey meat. We didn't care for the ham. But everybody else in the family didn't like turkey. They wanted the ham. So Mama got a big ham and cooked it for everybody. But she would buy me and Becca the little hens, the little bitty small whole, is that what they were called, hens? Wasn't really a turkey, but we called it a turkey, but like we had our own little bitty small turkey. And she would buy me one and Becca one and fix those. And so we had our own little turkey, is what we would say. So I remember that. I also remember me and Mark, my brother-in-law, Charlotte, the Wyoming Nene's husband, didn't like onions. So anything that Mama fixed that she put onions in for everybody else, she would fix a second bowl just for me and Mark without onions. So we could enjoy that without onions. So I remember that. And now I want to say, I know we for sure did it on Christmas. They always came at Christmas time too, and we fixed the big meal at Christmas and ate together after, trading gifts and open them, and that was fun. But we also always, correct me if I'm wrong, Becca, didn't we always play games? I know we did at Christmas time, but did we do that also for Thanksgiving? Because I remember us always getting together, at first, before they had kids, it was just, well, I was real little before they had kids. So basically, when I was older and we started doing all this, they already had kids. But they were probably babies and little toddlers and where they couldn't play. But once their kids got up older, where they could, because I remember us sitting around the table, me and Becca and her kids, Charlotte and her kids, and playing games. And I always loved that. It was so much fun. So we always did that. So that's my memory of Thanksgiving as a kid. So everybody answer that in the comments below for Audie. And then next Saturday we'll have the next person on the list, which actually, because Audie was the second one, the first one's Angela, so we're going to go up to Angela and let her do one, ask a question next Saturday. So Angela, I'm telling you now, next Saturday, before next Saturday, you've got to come up with a question, email it to me, so that next Saturday I can ask everybody the question for you and they can answer it. That's how we're going to do this, okay? Okay. Alright,
Bud?
so...
You gotta go in a little bit. You wanna go bye-bye? Wanna go?
Sorry about that. Okay. Alright, so we have picked a person for show and tell. And it was me, and everybody seems to think I should go ahead and do it. One said I was head honcho. I'm not no head honcho. Thank you very much. But I've got to make a video showing my hobby of my reading books, my mystery reading books. I will, but I can't do it justice right now, as they say, because I don't have all of my books unpacked. All these boxes packed up in here in the utility room is my books. And one day, hopefully one day again before I die, I will be able to unpack all my books and have them on my shelves where I can see them. On Bowie in our house, I had in my room, I called it my library then. I did a little bit of crafting in there, but I wasn't big time into the crafting, and you know, I didn't know about YouTube and channels and all that and vlogging till I got in Tennessee. But I had a little room in our house on Bowie in Mississippi before we moved to Tennessee, and I called it my library. And I had floor-to-ceiling shelves with my books on them, and I loved it, and I would love to have that again. But anyway, so I can't really do it justice since I don't have all of my books out, but I'm going to do my best and do a little video showing what books I have out here available, and I'm going to talk to y'all and tell y'all about my reading experience. Okay, so that will come up. I'm going to try to have that done. Let's see, this is Saturday. I'm going to try to do that video and have it ready for this Wednesday and not wait 2 whole weeks. So, alright, our craft of the month is, remember, everybody's supposed to be collecting rocks and painting them. Becca asked me a while ago if we were supposed to make a video of the rocks. Yes, that's the point. Show what you make. You know, I'm saying it's the craft of the month, and I'm gonna tell you every month at the beginning the craft and what to do, so that you have the whole month to work on it and don't have to be rushed with it, and you can have it ready by the last week of the month and make your video and let me know about it so I can put it in the list for everybody that week. So if you go ahead and make your video, I would appreciate it. It would be nice if you would put it, if you're going to put it up on YouTube, put it up as unlisted or private, either way. But then later at the end of the month when it gets there, you can set it to unlisted, so you could send me the link and I could put it under that video in the list in the description box, and then you would be able to go in and put it on public for your channel, if that's okay. Because I mean, I would hate for you to, you know, it's fine if you go ahead and do the craft and get it done early in the month, and even fine if you go ahead and make your video, but then if you put it up on your channel right then, that early, you know, in the month, everybody from your channel is going to be seeing it. Even some of us club members that are sub to you are going to see it. And then, you know, it won't be new at the end of the month when I show or have it under the, in the list under the video and tell y'all to go watch it, that was the craft of the month. You know, do y'all understand? So I want to do it like that. Okay, Alright, does anybody have any other club ideals for us of what we can do in our club meeting? If so, let us know. Okay, and that brings our club meeting, I didn't move my thing over here and don't know why, to an end. I do know why, because I'm not all here right now because I'm hurting and don't feel good. Okay, I hope everybody enjoyed it, even though it's gloom and loom. Whatever. One day I'll get to feeling better, hopefully, and will be my chipper self again. I hope. I hope all these headaches. I have a feeling I know what the deal is with the headaches. Y'all probably remember me telling you when I went to the doctor. She took me off one of my high blood pressure pills. I probably need to get back on it. Because I have been, seems like ever since then, having these really, really bad, awful. I have no way to take my blood pressure, so I don't know if it's high or not. And I've been having these awful bad headaches, seems like ever since then. And I take my regular, you know, Tylenol and Tylenol PM, and it just don't seem to help. So I probably need to go back on the high blood pressure again that she took me off of. I mean, I'm still on one. I was on two. She took me off of one, and I'm still taking that one. But I guess I need both of them. So much for that. Oh well, okay, I hope everybody enjoyed it, and I'm sorry I'm not so chipper, and one day I'll get back there, so. Alright, I'm out of here. Until next time I'm done, I'm gone, toodaloo.